Hi everyone, welcome back to PlanetJayy Astrology, where you will learn everything that you need to know about astrology. We're going to talk about the sun sign Libra today. Libra is an air sign ruled by Venus, and just a delight. And we're going to talk about the positive and the negative qualities about Libra, as it is important to consider both. All sun signs have a karmic lesson surrounding their archetype, and so the negative traits that we may find surrounding a sun sign usually come up when the person or individual is still dealing with the karmic lessons surrounding those traits that surround their archetype in the zodiac. So we're going to talk about Libra's karmic lessons and the positive traits that Libra has, as well as the traits that they need to work on or develop, just like all the other 12 signs. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned, because after we finish all the 12 sun signs, we will go into having the sun in all of the 12 houses, moon signs, rising signs, and everything like that. So without further ado, let's talk about Libra. Libra sun. So if you have your sun in Libra, you are a person that is very accommodating to others. You love to have harmony between you and others. You love to relate to others and try to understand them and see things from different perspectives and to remain objective. So you're a very impartial sign. Libra is very impartial. You have a charm to you, being ruled by Venus. You know how to make people feel good. You know how to give a genuine compliment. You also know how to give a genuine insult. Libra being ruled by Venus, the planet of love, style, romance, friendship, partnership, companions, all of that. The arts are very stylish people. Libra is very stylish. They like to look good. They know what it is to use their wardrobe as an expression of themselves. Most Libras that I know and have, clients that have strong Libra placements, they really have their own style, their own way of doing everything, speaking, writing, all of that, because they are very creative people. And they are very flirtatious as well. Like I said, they know how to give a genuine compliment. They know how to make people feel good. They know how to, walk in a room and talk to somebody and get them on their side. They're very persuasive. Being an air sign as well, that makes them very good with their words. And they are a very understandable sign. Libras love to relate to other people, and they generally have a very good discernment and read of another person's character. Libra is very affectionate with their friends and loved ones. They like to be a good friend and companion, and to keep things civil. Libras do not really like a whole bunch of drama. However, they do tend to have it surround them, because they attract people that can sometimes be quite jealous of how stylish and accommodating they can be, how well they relate to others, and how they are able to use their charm. They can attract a lot of people that become jealous of that. And so as much as they dislike drama, one of their karmic lessons is then to learn how to be more balanced, right? But yeah, Libra is a very tasteful sign. They have an eye for aesthetics and things like that. They try to be very diplomatic. They're often put in situations, whether or not they want to be in them, where they have to kind of level out two parties that are, butting heads. So they are very diplomatic. They try to be impartial. Most Libras have in their childhood experienced, or Libra placements in their childhood experienced a home life or something like that had two opposite sides of the spectrum that they were the bridge between. So they are beautiful people, very good negotiators. They have social skills and manners, and they're very tactful. And this doesn't mean that they can't, have a loud mouth or be vulgar or anything like that. No one is saying that. But what it means is that they have a way of using that to charm people, even if that is their personality, even if they know, hey, I'm not everybody's taste. They know how to find their audience. They know where to fit in. They know how to make themselves look good in a situation because they have a good attention to detail and a good way of reading others and reading other people's intentions just by, having a conversation with them. So, the negative traits that are surrounding the karmic lessons around Libra is that Libra then, with all of this power and ability to read others in social situations so well, have to learn how to say no and how to keep themselves out of always being the friendly mediator. Libras oftentimes put a lot of pressure on themselves to act a certain way, to be respectful, yada. But what happens is because they feel that way, oftentimes they will smile in someone's face to keep the peace and then, go and talk to someone that they're more close to about how they're truly feeling. So a lot of people can feel like there's this lack of genuineness. I don't even know if that's a word, but a lot of people can feel that Libras are not genuine in that way because they don't tell them everything, or they don't always say 100% what they're thinking or how they're feeling to people. So one of Libra's karmic lessons then is to stand in their power and to truly say, hey, I didn't like this, or no, don't put me in this situation. No. Libra has to learn how to say no. At the same time, Libra being ruled by Venus, the planet of money, style, the arts, everything luxurious. Another one of their karmic lessons then is to not soothe any of their pain or mental anxiety with material items. They have to learn not to put too much value on material things or to be superficial. As understanding as they are, a lot of Libras are raised to put a lot of importance on financials, on things that don't really 100% relate or connect to someone's character. So the lesson for Libra then is to really give their time and energy to people that have shown that they have a good character instead of all of that other stuff. Libra is also, being an air sign ruled by Venus, love. They love anything that attracts them. They love to be stimulated, and they love sensuality. They love meeting new people for the most part, unless they're super introverted. They can belong to a lot of friend groups and organizations and, kind of dip their toe in everything. But because they are like that, at times they can be a bit unreliable. Their focus is on balance and peace and to enjoy life. And so sometimes they can get caught up in that they are not the most dependable for people that are close to them when they need them. Their mind and their heart is usually in the right place, but a lot of air signs, especially Gemini being another air sign, they experience this too, sort of a fickle nature at times. And at times Libra can be unreliable because they feel uncomfortable saying no to something that they didn't even really want to do in the first place. And so the karmic lesson there is for Libra to really stand in their power and to say, hey, I'm actually not interested in this, as opposed to agreeing to something that they don't really want to do. At the same time, Libra being ruled by Venus, the planet of love and friendship and partnership, they seek this. They seek harmony with others. And so at times they can get a bit lonely, or they can find themselves dealing with people or being in relationships with people that aren't necessarily, their love of their life or anything like that, but they stay sometimes because the feelings that they have for that person and how dedicated they are to harmony. So they can be a bit codependent sometimes in that way. In addition to this, when Libra no longer is feeling the harmony in a situation, sometimes they still struggle to put their foot down. So they can stay in a situation, stay at a job, stay in a friendship or a relationship with someone for quite some time and not even really be 100% there. So they can be a bit detached once they start to lose that focus and that drive. You know what I mean? The love for that person or the spark that they feel for that person or that job or whatever situation they're in. Okay, so that's the end of this reading, that's the end of this video. I do tarot readings, so this is usually how I end my recordings. But yeah, if you want to get a tarot reading, if as a Libra, Venus, whatever, I'll leave the description in the description. I'll leave the link in the description box below for you guys to go access those on my other channel. But yeah, that's the end of this video on Sun in Libra. Stay tuned for all the other ones, and if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe.